Welcome back, my friends, to the Coliseum. GrizzlyMantes here. We are hopping back to explore with an interesting little contender today. So, the origin story behind this is, if you haven't seen AspiringSpike, he's on Channel Fireball, plays Magic. I love watching that dude. He's awesome. He played a deck very similar to this in Pioneer. However, much better because, of course, in Pioneer you get Dig Through Time, and since we don't have that yet, kind of had to make some adjustments, but I love seeing it. The basic idea was he was Indomitable Creativity, which, for those who don't remember, 3 red and X, sorcery, destroy X target artifacts and or creatures. For each permanent destroyed this way, its controller reveals cards from the top of their library until an artifact or creature card is revealed. They go directly onto the battlefield, the rest get shuffled in. Absolutely amazing card, definitely combo worthy. However, he was using it to basically just pump out Torrential Gearhulks, flashing back Magma Opus, or Dig Through Time, or just outvaluing the crap out of his opponent. It looked like a ton of fun, so I wanted to see if I could port it here. I will try to remember to put a link to that video in the description below. Gotta try to remember to do that. However, I looked exactly at his list. I said, alright, I think we can almost do this, but when it came to the draw spells, you know, there's no Dig Through Time. Okay, top. Let's see here. Whatever we have to find here, let's do a little bit of research. Whatever we have to find, it has to be... See, at first I thought, oh, Memory Deluge will fit that slot perfectly. They thought ahead of me on this one. Unfortunately, Torrential Gearhulk targeting Memory Deluge will do absolutely nothing because no mana was spent on it. So I said, well, we don't have Dig Through Time, unfortunately, or fortunately, depending on your perspective. It's a very, very powerful card. Man, I kept looking. It's like, nah, Thassa's Intervention won't work. None of my other draw spells were working. I forget what it came down to. It was, let's see, draw 2 cards and look at tap card down. Who cares about that? I thought there was another one I had, but there really isn't. So, what I ended up going with, Hieroglyphic Illumination. I know, it's not nearly as exciting as Dig Through Time. However, it can be cycled in the early game, so it's never going to just sit in your hand. You can just shuffle it out. You can cast it at instant speed for an instant speed inspiration, or Torrential Gearhulk can come in and hit the Illumination. I know, nowhere near as exciting, but I mean, we don't have Dig Through Time. Without Dig Through Time, there's just not an alternative. So that's what we're going to go with here. We'll see how it works in practice. So let's break down the rest of the list. So first off, we got Consider as our one mana cantrip. Not much to say here. Being able to throw it in the graveyard is definitely better than scrying it to the bottom, hence Consider over Opt. Done there. 2 drops, we got a full set of Censors. Not only is it a counterspell, but just like Hieroglyphic Illumination, you can cycle it in a pinch. Just get rid of it, keep things moving. Fire Prophecy is our main deck removal spell of choice. Kills most things that aren't angels, but also allows us to take a dead card in our hand, put it at the bottom, and try to find something else. I mean, this isn't nearly as bad as some other Indomitable Creativity lists, like some of the more combo ones, like the Locust God combo and Historic, because getting a card in hand, like getting one of your Gearhulks in hand is not the end of the world. I mean, it's a Torrential Gearhulk. It's an amazing card regardless. That being said, being able to just, if you don't want the Gearhulk at the moment, or just another card, being able to swap them out is what makes Fire Prophecy so good. Hopping over to our 3 jobs, of course, multi-format all-star, Fable the Mirror Breaker. Not only does it give us a 2/2 red shaman, a goblin shaman creature token that attacks and creates a treasure, accelerating us further. It loots, it allows us to get rid of dead cards in our hand, and then, of course, Kiki Jiki. Kiki Jiki, that's all I gotta say, baby. Kiki Jiki, Torrential Gearhulk. Oof, oof. I don't know if it'll happen, but it'd be beautiful if it did. Prismari Command gets the nod here. I actually went with the 4th Prismari Command. It was one of the slots because there were 4 Dig Through Time in AspiringSpike's list, so had to make adjustments since we don't have Dig Through Time. So I just went with Prismari Command, being able to loot, ramp, deal with the small things or artifacts. It's more than secured its position. We already went over Indomitable Creativity. We already went over Hieroglyphic Illumination. I do have a pair of Shark Typhoons. Not only is it a fantastic endgame kill condition, but it's a great removal spell for attackers, or it's just a token for Indomitable Creativity. The versatility of Typhoon is amazing. And then, of course, the coup de grace of what we're trying to do here, Magma Opus. Sure, everyone's seen it by now, but just in case, you got an 8 mana instant. Deals 4 damage divided as you choose among any number of targets. Tap 2 target permanents, create a 4/4 blue and red elemental creature token, and draw 2 cards. More importantly, 2 red or 2 blue, discard. I guess I should say some combination of 2 red and 2 blue. Create a treasure token. Accelerates us near the game, gets into the graveyard so that Torrential Gearhulk can have his fun. that's basically the deck. That is it. The mana base is exactly what you expect. The only difference being, of course, that we have one extra Sokenzan. You know, Spike didn't play Hall of the Storm Giants, but I'm starting to think maybe I should. No, you know what? We'll leave it the way it is. I do like having the random backup kill condition because we have Den of the Bugbear. I'd probably have to cut a Spirebluff Canal for it, which isn't the worst thing on the planet, but I'm sure I'll regret it when it comes time to... comes time to get hit by a, or, you know, cast our Indomitable Creativity on time. Guess I could cut a Spirebluff Canal or a Pathway. Do I need the extra kill condition? Man. I've got Den of the Bugbear. Maybe that's good enough. Hall of Storm Giants is just huge, though, especially once you get to a certain amount of mana. I wonder if Hall does better than Den here, even though Spike likes Den, and I kind of do too. Plus, we're kind of a little heavier with the triple red than we are with the double blue. Let's go with the Spirebluff Canal against my better judgment. At this point, I'm almost considering just cutting a canal for the 4th pathway and having it as a one-of, which sometimes comes up. That way, if you happen to have it when it's useful, it's good. Otherwise... you always have the guarantee on tap land. That's not the worst idea either. Decisions. No, we'll leave it as is. We'll just get the Hall of Storm Giants in there because I like having the backup kill condition. Let's hop to that sideboard. So, we've got Aether Gust as a 3-of. Definitely one of the best cards in the format because of the fact that it hits red or green, tempo, yada yada yada. Everyone loves this card. I got a pair of Mystical Disputes, and unfortunately, that's the end of my counter spells. I was considering things like Negate, I was considering things like more Dispute, and it might be a better idea, but I actually opted to go away from it. Although in hindsight, you know what I think I'm going to do right now? Since this is kind of a tinker as you go experiment, I'm actually going to ditch 1 Fry. Seems like a lot, doesn't it? For another Mystical Dispute. Give me that. Hey, what the? Give me that one. There we go. All right. So we'll split it. We'll go 3 Mystical Dispute and 2 Fry. Oh no, this is going to be ugly, isn't it? All right, well in that case, give me this one, and Chandra, you hop down. Beautiful. Okay, we'll go 3 Mystical Dispute, 2 Fry, because I have seen a large amount of Control in best of 3, and maybe not as much Angels. This will still be good against Control, but it was primarily here for Angels. Okay, well, moving on to the next thing, we have a pair of Fry. I love this against Teferi. I love it against Angels. It's just a very useful card to have floating around. I got 2 Unlicensed Hearths for our graveyard-related matchups, 2 Sweltering Suns for sweepers. I have a lone Storm's Wrath as the 3rd sweeper. I used to just do 3 Sweltering Suns. However, with a lot of Gruul out there, you never know. Gruul and Angels, you never know when you run into 4 toughness, and Storm's Wrath just does it better. That's about it there. And then a pair of Chandra, Torch of Defiance, topping off the curve. Just another great card to bring in against Control or whatever. Just another great kill condition. Although in hindsight, maybe Chandra should be... You know what? Never mind. We'll stick with it as is. I gotta quit changing it. All right. So that's the list. That's what we're going to try. We're going to go best of 3 because, I mean, I would go best of 1 with this list, and I do think it's good enough. However, there's so many Angels in best of 1. Fire Prophecy does diddly against them, and I've just... If you can't stop them, if you can't react to what they're doing, if you can't interact, it's not like we're comboing off and then we win. So it's just, I don't think the deck is built for best of 1, so we're just going to go best of 3. That being said, if this is your first time here, my friends, go ahead and click likes, click subscribe, come back to the channel. Our numbers grow every day. The Coliseum is ever raging with new contenders. Check back, come back. Also, if you are interested, if we do not get absolutely beaten into the ground, we will be looking at the untapped.gg statistics after we are done, see how things worked out, play, draw, all that good jazz. That being said, let's get to the games. Right, like to start things off on the play. Yes, this seems pretty good. Start with the old pathway and pass the turn. Pass the turn, I said. Thank you. Wonder what we're up against today. Golgari, eh? Oh, it could be John, could be Golgari. Sure. Not gonna need 2 mana here. Let's pass the turn. Got the creativity. We also got stuff to do. Time to do it. Passing the turn. Alright, that seems reasonable. Let's do it. Just keep on accelerating. Unfortunately, if we just have to throw a Gearhulk out there just for the consider, I mean, we'll do it, but we're going to hold off until we can find maybe a Magma Opus or something similar. Riding Regisaur. So we are looking at a we are definitely looking at a fight rigging list. So yes, drop, draw. All right, well that's pretty good. So let's see here. Can we pull this off? I think we can. Let's see, we attack. We got 5 mana. I don't think he's gonna block it, but he might. 3, 4. We need the token. If we don't have the token, this will not work. So we can try it. See if he takes the block or not. He took the block. Beautiful. So in that case, 5, 6. Get Fire Prophecy, but it won't do anything. I think we gotta wait a turn, unfortunately. Otherwise, we got... I mean, we can discard, make a token, but then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. We don't have enough to pay for it, so I think we're gonna have to go for the chump block here, which is fine. It is my go, isn't it? There it is. Yep. That'll do it. Let's see what he hits and how scary it is. Oh, whatever it is, he's very proud of it. Very quick. Let's see what it is. It's nothing. Didn't see that one coming. Do I want to make the token, or do I want to make the thing? Ah, let's make the thing. What just happened? The Ether Gust is going to be pretty good here. I thought we had lost that game. Apparently I was wrong. Fire Prophecy is not going to be too good here. That was interesting. Mystical Dispute's not going to do much. Chandra's not going to do much. Storm's Wrath. I mean, these are big creatures. We got Shakedown Heavy, which Storm's Wrath does do something about, but not enough. I guess we could just bring in the Mystical Dispute or keep a Fire Prophecy. That was really weird. Maybe he clicked the wrong button and just shame scooped on the spot. I was about to take 8. That was kind of weird. Okay, well, bring in the Ether Gust. Can we bring in anything else? Maybe some Disdainful Strokes out of the sideboard. No, because everything in the deck costs 3. Bring in Chandra, we could bring in Storm's Wrath. Not much does much here. I guess of all the things I hate Chandra the least. Storm's Wrath doesn't stop riding Regisaur. Mystical Dispute does on curve, but we're on the draw here. And let's give it a shot. That was really weird. Really, really weird. Not sure what happened there, but that's okay. Okay, we're on the draw. He kept a hand of 7 cards. His hand doesn't really do anything, but... yeah. Interesting. Let's play the Steam Bats, and let's pass the turn. Hold it to consider. Oof. Yeah, we'll keep that one. My go. It is my go, isn't it? I guess we'll play the boop and pass the turn. What's he going for here? I hope it's good, because I'm Ether Gusting this thing as soon as he makes his choice. Bye-bye card. Oh, that's right. I don't get to see it. Got me. Steel Leaf Champion. Alright, Storm's Wrath is definitely coming in. Yep, sure. This guy is not the traditional list. Let's go treasure token and loot. Three, four, five. I'm gonna hold up the Censor just in case, otherwise we'll just cycle it. If he has another thought, sees we in trouble. Yep. Yep. Got him. Got him. Cycle the Censor, see what we draw. Yeah, I definitely gotta bring in our sweepers. He's going much more aggro than I was anticipating. See what he's got. If he like clings to dust, I'm gonna be so sad. Alright, so no damage. Got a removal spell for the Gearhulk? Sure. Ooh, hey, at least we get to get a basic out of the deal. Okay. Wrong basic, but eh. The goose is loose! Honk honk. Alright, here's where we're at. Gotta start eating stuff. Gotta hope to live. Could have gone with the big token. It might have been smarter, but I feel like at this point we're on a back burner. Yeah, I can't do anything for 1 mana. Luckily, we got a ways to go before this starts to do its thing. At this point, we're just looking for any spells we can cast. I might even start censoring my own stuff to make sharks. Sure. Mm-hmm. Bring it. Gilded Goose. Yep. Got me. Ooh, that's a pretty good one. 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Pass turn. Fire it up. Must be a 4/4. 5/5, eh? Oh boy. It's getting close to that fight rigging, but little does he know. We have plans. Oh boy. Driver's seat. Seiju, who endures. In response. Good game, my man. Sorry about game one. I don't know what happened there. Woo! Snuck by on that one. Oh, 2 for 2. Ooh, sure. It seems reasonable. It must be my birthday. It's hopefully something aggro related, or these fire prophecies are going to look very silly. Gearhulk's just gonna hang out back there for a while. Oh, well, maybe we'll get lucky and he'll be playing the, oh. Nope. That's okay. We can be patient. We got nothing going on over here. Like, literally. Green gives me hope. Green usually means creatures. Oh. Oh. Wait, what's this? Oh, yeah. Straight up Bant. Fire Prophecy looking very silly right about now, eh? Ooh, I wonder if this is gonna be one of those games that we never do anything. We're just like do 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 do. Now we got the combo, which is nice. We'll have to see if he Omen of the Sea. Okay. Interesting. Bant. I wonder what it could be. Or sorry, what's this? Sparrow? I forget what it's oh yeah, no, you're good, dude. I forget what it's actually called. Bant. It's gonna be Bant for a while. Yep. Might as well. Just put the threat on the table. I'm not just gonna go for it. I don't want to get censored or Jawari disrupted. Oh, that'd be embarrassing. Yep. Sooner or later, something will happen. Yashar. Sure. Finally, something to do with these fire prophecies. Cuts me off of my treasure, which is aggravating. Yeah. Start with the Consider. That's fine. Again, this does walk us into a... Daze effect, but if he does that, then we can just... Yep. Negate! Interesting. So I just go for it? Draws his cards, presents a board. I don't see why not. In that case, it's pay the white for it. I'm not going to wait for upkeep. I need this to resolve, or else we got nothing. Bzz. Appreciate it. Best turn. I mean, we're probably just going to get Wrath of Godded, but we got the threat off the board, and we have a board ourselves. Day of Judgment, I should say. Doomscar, even better. Got him. Play the spell, pass a turn. We got Hieroglyphic Illumination, we got Magma Opus, we got lots of stuff. 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. What's he got for me? Risen Reef. Sure. Seems reasonable. Okay. See what happens. Oh, so the fire prophecies wouldn't be entirely useless. Only mostly useless. Let's see. I sense something here, so... Thoughts? Cool. Okay. Pass turn here. Cool thing is we can go for the end of turn Gearhulk. Cycle the Opus. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Ooh, there's another Doomscar for us. Can't do much about that, can we? Or instead of cycling it, we could just cast it. Yeah, you can't saw it coming now, but you can negate. Got him. Alright, that's what, 2 negates down? How many Gearhulks is that? Just 1, 2, so I still got the 2 left. Ooh. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Let's go to the end of turn Gearhulk. Save it for the Opus. Good idea. Saw it coming. Divide by 0. Okay. Well, I guess that works too. I guess I get to. Yeah, okay. I don't think this is going to do anything anytime soon. Let's go ahead and get rid of it. Cool. Might as well. We know that's a Doomscar hiding under there. Dream Trawler. Sure. That's scary. Yep. Okay. Let him discard his last card. That's fine. He's about to draw 2 more cards, so he can discard whatever it is. That taps him out. Yep. There goes a Crisis. I can live with that. Discard 2 cards. Yep. Yep. Alright. He's gonna be gaining some life here. We got a race to win. It's gonna be interesting to see if we can pull it off. Elspeth conquers death. Sure. Haven't seen that one in a while. Fable of the Mirror Breaker. Don't really dig that one right now. Just might as well make as many sharks as we can before this ends. Now I got 2 more tokens to use for potential Magma Opus. And if that is a Doomscar, which it very well could be, then we'll at least get some value out of this Indomitable Creativity. It's either a Doomscar. I mean, it's gotta be a Doomscar, right? He showed us he has it. He might as well do it now while he doesn't have board parity. There it is. There it goes. Dream Trawler's coming back in a couple turns, eh? Yep. See what he does. One to the top, one to the bottom. Yep. Another Dream Trawler. Alright. One, two, three, four, five. Do we have enough to do both, I wonder? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. I doubt it. Let's see what happens. See if he's got the removal spell. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's got something going on over there. Taking it. Debating killing my own Hall to Storm Giants. Nah. Actually, yeah. We're dead either way here. At least this way it's a bit harder to invalidate. Let's do it! See what he's got. Oh man, if we get Jari disrupted, we're so screwed here. Show me what you got. Oh! Whew! Whew! Okay. Fire Prophecy out. Fry. Chandra. Mystical Dispute. So he's an Elemental Sphinx Bant control list. Jellyfish. It looks like it's just Bant good stuff. Divide by 0. Yeah, Bant good stuff. So if that's the case, I just don't... Aether Gust hits some things, but it's not very good against a lot of things. So we'll leave that one out. Oop, that Fire Prophecy needs to go too. Alright, we got 3 more cards to get rid of here. Guess we could just get rid of Mirror Breaker. Censors, yeah, we could do. Actually, just do Censors. Keep 1 in for the random effect. Otherwise, we got the Disputes. Do I want the... Oh, no, I already got them, don't I? Yeah, I've got the Fries, got the Disputes. There we go. Anything else up here look good? Unless it's Hearse could be good in the wake of Elspeth Conquers Death, but probably don't need it. Yeah, is that pretty funny over there? It might be. Alright. Well, we've got stuff to do. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this one goes. Okay, I feel a little better about it. Ooh, there's the old Doomscar at the ready. There's the double Doomscar at the ready. Goblin. Risen Reef. You got him. I wonder if this is an ephemerate deck. Maybe that's where the white comes in. I discard 2 cards. We want to discard anything. I guess I could ditch a land, but I really don't want to. Let's ditch a Sulfur Falls. Sure. Okay. Alright, well, start with the obvious part. Take some mana. He's tapped out. It's not the best time to do something. Nah. Let's just wait. We don't gotta care about Risen Reef until we do. If he plays another elemental, then we will. Might as well get in for 1. Yep. Let's go treasure, 2 damage. See how he feels about that. I didn't think he'd care. Interesting. Sure. That's pretty sweet. Alright, well anyways, let's get in there. Four, 7, 8. Let's just play another Fable. I'm not in a hurry here. Oh boy.
It's the ties that bind us all. Wary of the ground you walk on.
Not where those fire prophecies. All right. I knew it was a bluff. I should have definitely made it a point to do it. Alright, let's see here. 2, 2. 2, 2. 2, 2. Cool. Make some treasures.
Fight on without me.
Try our hardest. Alright, here comes the Doomscar Brigade. Got him. Ooh, nothing else you say. That's a little scary. Chandra, Torch of Defiance. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What we got in here? Just keep hitting him with Opie. So we can set up our Indomitable Creativity into all the Opie. He's be like, saw it coming. Divide by 0, you say. Okay. Good game, my man. Good game. Alright, well, my friends, due to unforeseen circumstances, summer, we're going to have to cut it there. We're going to call this part 1, because I do like this deck. I do want to see it some more in action. As you can see, it was doing some pretty sweet things. Granted, what we played against was not exactly what I would call a meta share, you know? Fight rigging, yes, there's a lot of fight rigging lists out there, but then again, he threw that first game, which of course didn't make any sense to me. I don't know if he was just... It must have just been a shame scoop on that fight rigging mistrigger. I figured there was some kind of, you know, big brain power at work there, but who am I to judge? We won a very close game too, so you got to see how the deck does. At least part 1. We are going to play this again next week. It's just, you understand, in summer, things need to happen when they happen, and unfortunately, that's the way it is. Once everything straightens out, school year starts back up, we'll get a lot more consistency. But for now, my friends, the deck seems solid. Even Hieroglyphic Illumination I liked. Like I said, the worst case scenario, you cycle it for a blue, boom, new card. Best case scenario, you draw 2 at the end of their turn, and then your Torrential Gearhulk has something to do. But let's be honest, we're here for Magma Opus. Oh, geez, even hard casting it felt great. Beautiful, beautiful. So, yeah, we never got to do the cool things like the double Indomitable Creativity for the double Torrential Gearhulk, but hey, not gonna complain when we win, right? So, anywho, that is all from me. I'm not gonna bring up Untapped GG just yet because, of course, we have a 100% win rate because we were 2-0. Not really much to talk about there. However, as we play this deck more, like I said, I'm just gonna call this part 1. In part 2, we'll play our full set of matches. We'll go from there and we'll see how it did overall. But for now, it seems solid. I will try to remember to put that AspiringSpike link in the description. Otherwise, as always, feel free to like, feel free to subscribe, and I will see everybody later.